I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on the tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place off the
Alright guys, welcome back, and tonight we're playing some more Starfield. So yeah, work's been pretty hectic today, been pretty hectic all week.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Oh, it's doing this shit again. Why is it doing this shit? Oh, it just doesn't like quit. Yep. Let's restart it up again. I thought initially it was because let me hear. I didn't start it through that. Let me see. Because I am running mods, so I thought you had to start it through the loader, but maybe you don't? Let me try. I think I need to. I just want to verify this here real quick. Will it? The keyboard's working. So I think it might have been two things. I think it's the issue with the movement, which this fixes.
Hey, it's my personal savior.
Oh,
Thanks
cool.
again for the assist.
I don't need to start that again, I don't think. Yeah, because that's still working. Put this away. Oh, 5,000. I don't need to buy that. Yeah, so the 43 Ultra Mag and the caseless shells are what I need. What am I looking at right now? I want to get a hat. I want to get a cowboy hat. I have the duster on, right? Yeah, the duster. Don't care about that. That's stupid. Whoa, I got 730 credits? 730,000 credits. Oh, and I got a skill point I can spend? Cool. What do I want to focus on? That's cool. that you can unlock that. At or below your level for a limited time. 10 levels higher. That might be handy. That could be one way to put 4 points into this. Intimidation, diplomacy. Okay. Pain tolerance. Take 250 points of physical damage. I don't have that yet. Yeah, so this... I was watching a video on sneaking setups, builds. And even though I want this, apparently the way you unlock this, which I think is really, really stupid, because usually the way these work is it has something related to what it gives you. Like, you got to do something or have something happen that's related to what this does. So, for example, pain tolerance, you have to take 250 points of physical damage. And the ability that this gives you is reducing physical damage. Now, this was here was sneak kills, stealth kills. This was running when at, I believe, 75% or higher of your carrying capacity. So these all made sense. Like, it was reliant on what you did. Concealment, however, what it does is, so it gives you range sneak attacks do 2.5 times normal damage. So your range sneak attacks deal more damage, and your melee sneak attacks deal more damage. The problem is, from what I understand what the guy was talking about, is only melee and hand-to-hand unarmed combat counts. And it's per hit. So, and I think it's, yeah, so it's sneaked attacks like that. So, and apparently doing sneak, stealth, melee hits is a big pain in the ass. And I don't use melee weapons. So it's going to be a big pain in the ass to level this up. But I want rank 3. Because I would like to switch to a different helmet. Because while I like the Mantis, it's kind of frustrating because it's not as high of a level as I would like. I haven't found anything else with Chameleon. I did find out something interesting, though, that would explain why I was having such difficulty halfway through that last Ryujin mission when I infiltrated the, was it Infinity LTD? Turns out your equipped weight has a very significant impact on your sneaking ability. And I was thinking, it's like, with my 100% to stealth and the 25% that I was getting from my outfit, so it's 125% to stealth, it would be pretty easy. But it was like I noticed a switch halfway through where I seemed to not be having problems, and then again, all of a sudden I started having a major problems, and I thought I was maybe bugged out or something like that. But no, it turns out your suit plays a role in it. So if it's equipped and you're trying to sneak in a place, obviously in a place where you can breathe, so you don't need a suit, it makes it significantly harder. And I'd noticed that too, because when I fell off the ledge, I was like taking a whole bunch of damage from the gas. I'm like, I have a spacesuit. Why isn't it working? And then I went into my inventory and I realized it wasn't equipped anymore. So I think that explains that. I might have to do some testing. But it might be one of those things where it's like, you know, I'll just stay crouched and I'll shoot from stealth and deal with it that way. Because the extra defensive bonuses on this is pretty nice. Don't have that unlocked yet. I put this in here. Do 10 levels above me. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to see if I actually end up using this or not. I don't want to sink skill points into this if I'm not going to use it. I want to be better at combat. I'm kind of... In science, I haven't... Yeah. Could surveying. I mean, I haven't really run into that. I mean, I've started to use them as the level gets higher, but I think, especially with the reactive shield, it shouldn't be an issue. It's more common and uncommon or from surface objects. Spacecraft jump range by 15%. Reduce it. So, I mean, that could be... This is not a problem, because I've modded in multiple reactors. I don't care. Special projects. Because, yeah, I want to do all this stuff here, but... Where are weapons? Spacesuit design. Improved spacesuit helmet and pack mods. This is what I want, because I want to get my pack better. Weapon engineering. Weapon mods. So I wanna... I haven't come across a C-class ship, so I'm holding off on that for now. Because that's all that does, is give me the ability to pilot C-class ships. I think I'm done with security. It's really not... like, just with the way these chests work, it's not really worth it. There have been a lot of times where I've done higher level locks and it's just like, like an expert lock, and it takes me a couple minutes to figure it out, and I open it up and it's like, this was not worth my time. There are some story related and quest related things where, you know, unlocking stuff is beneficial, which I like. But yeah, it's just not for me. So, robotics. This... I could have used this in that mission. Increase critical hit chance with ship particle beam weapons. See, I got 30% more there. Engine systems, payloads, boost training. Chance to knock down enemy aiming down sights while boosting will let you hover in place. Fuel is still expended until empty. This one might be interesting to check out. I don't care about EM weapon systems, really. I don't really use them all that much. This maybe at some point. Yeah. Maybe I'll think about automated weapon systems. And then I'll basically cycle between the two, whether I want to board a ship or if I want to just destroy it. Because, yeah, like, this will just do its own thing, and I can just kind of focus with my main particle beams. Probably do particle beam. I need a boost jump there. Occasionally, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, let's focus on combat. So I've been using pistols a lot. That's sort of my main go-to thing, suppress, but I also have rifle stuff. So are steadier and have less sway. So I'm curious what this means. Does this mean if you have any type of scope on a weapon? Because then that's going to be everything. I don't run iron sights if I don't have to. If it's just a magnification, I think only 2 of mine. But I think you can hold your breath. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be the more magnified, I guess. So the ones you actually go into the scope for. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, like, for example, you have this weapon here, which you actually go into the scope for.
Sorry. Thinking of something else.
You don't really have a whole lot of magnification, but then you have something like this where you're still... Yeah, because I can't hold my breath to steady that. So it's about the same.
What's new?
Yeah, it's about the same magnification, I want to say. Ooh. Oh, it's a little bit more.
Let's get
That's
out
weird.
there and do something new today.
But then you have
shall
something
we?
like this that has a... This is a close range. No, this is the long range. This is the close range. So I don't think... This appears to be about the same.
Sure. I've got a minute.
Yeah, these two appear to be the same. It's this one that's bigger. So yeah, I mean, it won't help with...
Hello, Captain.
I need to use those more often. So yeah, there's the scoped. So that's going to affect 2 out of my 3. You can hold your breath longer. Headshots while aiming and scope open have 20% damage while using the scope. So I have to go all the way down there to get more bonuses. And then we have the marksman. Increase critical hit chance with non-automatic range weapons by 3. By 8. 15. And those with scopes knock down enemies on the next shot. now do 100% more damage to downed enemies. Vertical beams, demolitions. I haven't been using rifles a lot. It's a tough decision. You know what? I'm gonna wait and see what my options are. I've been spending too much time on this. So we're gonna go to L. My question is... do I want to deal with the Crimson Fleet? UC Vigilance. I don't know if I want to do that now or do it on my next playthrough. Here, I'm going to see if I can do this. Out of range. 60.
Hostility will not be tolerated. Damage sustained. Hang on!
I hope they didn't need that grab drive. Engines fried. The target, I mean. Yes! The grab drive is out of commission. Bam! Down goes their grab drive.
That was pretty... that's a lot of stuff. Oh, crap. Did you die, or did I accidentally kill you? I might have accidentally killed you. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Get up.
Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys.
I'm dropping 11% of my... it's lower than recommended bid rate. Recommend... what did it say? Bit rate of 95. It's now saying it's good? That's weird. We're gonna get rid of you. Shame you guys all died. deposits. Is that everything? Nope, there's... Here, before I look, I want to go to tab... What is it? B... Crime... Okay. 13 murders? Who did I kill? $27? I didn't realize it was going to be that far away. Ah, if I only had Sarah. Do I have a crew? Any of the crew that has... Starship engineering, particle weapon systems, aeronautic fusion, EM weapon systems, marksman. I don't think I have to land. All right, I go to map. Anything of interest? We'll just run over there.
Goes their engine.
That was pretty easy. Barely even got a shot off. Iron, what are you? Lead. Uranium. I mean, this person might give me.
Park this boat.
We're gonna go tab. Crew. We're gonna remove. No, we want to unassign you. And we're going to assign you. He's got payloads. Ooh, actually, no. We're gonna unassign you. We're gonna add Vasco.
Black Sea is treating you all right.
Where is Vasco? Where are you, buddy? Actually, didn't I? You know what? We'll just unassign you anyway, and then we'll give you the other guy. Okay, are they not gonna... So that should give me 2.
Liftoff initiated, Captain. Time to venture into that view of the sky. Ah, there. Stable orbit achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm pond.
Ship doesn't have jump range. Only 2. That doesn't give me enough. What does that give me? No, that's not what I wanted. What was it? Was this right? Astrodynamics? Ah, I need 3. Astronautic fusion. Because, yeah, I think it's social that allows you to... I believe what? Yeah, it's social that allows you to equip more. Affinity... management. Yeah, you basically have to go all the way down this. It's like so many of the things that I want for like ship stuff just doesn't work out. I could Astrodynamics. Here, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna get it real quick. Astrodynamics. Is it going to let me? Oof. Do I want... What do I need for this? Make 5 grab jumps. You know what? I'll fucking keep it.
Yes, we're here. Look at those beautiful stars.
Get onto the Beagle.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
How can I be of service, Captain? I do not perceive the loss of human life in the same manner, so I do not believe I am affected in the way you are asking. I have, however, noted a likely 19% drop in efficiency in Constellation achieving its current goals. While unlikely to prevent the completion of our mission, it should be taken into account as we proceed. It is likely this decrease in efficiency will improve with time. I will, as always, continue to evaluate the situation and provide. Good day, Captain.
Yeah, that's one of the things about having him on your team, is that he will, like, sit outside and guard it. Helium-3 dispenser, that's kind of interesting. So, am I going to be expecting anybody in here? Seems like a pretty... Let's... It's weird, it, like...
Last night was... I hope to... Meet your death. Once again, we are triumphant. Significant temperature changes here. We should be careful of overexerting ourselves.
Any magazines around? That's really all I care for at the moment. Those extra bonuses. I'm not seeing anything. Would be clearly a magazine. Assume they'd be on like a table here or something. Potato. That's a folder. Don't care about that crap. Gonna go through there. Anything of interest? Open you? No? Okay. And I can open you. Let's just reload. Bench. Research. Right. Let's go this way. A pretty big ship. Like, it's a pretty big ship. There's like a lot. What is that? High-speed data cable?
My sensor detected. Direct sensor contact with a hostile target.
Are you gonna... Oh! Alright. Oh, ow.
Damage. Catastrophic damage.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Let's just sleep real quick. Can I sleep here? Cannot sleep while enemies are nearby. Alright. I'm fine with that. Ooh, there's the safe key. That'll save me a little bit of time. The lab key. So yeah, one of the things I heard was picking up weapons also give you the ammo that's currently in the weapon, which is cool. Sleep for an hour here.
Last night. Well, all that physical training seems to have paid off.
Glad you're happy, girl. It's starting to get a little excessive, though, because every time I take a nap, it seems like we end up spending all our time doing it. Hey, as long as I'm getting that 15% XP. Ooh! Anabolic agent. There's one more. Holding stuff. That's funny. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, his computer. Nope. Opening door. Freon. The captain is aware we are dangerously on Freon. I have enough to keep all the specimens frozen for a year or more. So he keeps deprioritizing my requests. Will he listen? God cursed Dr. Chiang. The facility is hell full of vicious predators. The amount of resources we will need just to provide basic protection is ridiculous. Is ludicrous. The Dr. Baskind passed. It falls on me to reconfigure the experiment. Otto von Bismarck needs Armenians as a counterweight, and even then he would be hard to stop. Although many say that Frankengangus is vital to the experiment, I'm not fully convinced we properly sequenced his DNA from his descendants and his indoctrination program. It's an embarrassment. No. Marinius is the key. Okay. What are they trying to do? No, I'm supposed to go that way. Something here. Wait a second. I gotta check my... Okay, that's just gonna do.
anomalous sensory advised that this is now a combat zone.
That's freaking out over there. I don't care about copper really all that much. Beagle lab key. I got it. Is that a second one? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. So opening the door. The Bell system has no planets that meet our criteria. If only the mission had access to the United Colonies recon data, we wouldn't be bumbling in the dark. No one says anything, but many think Captain did the wrong thing. We celebrated a birthday of young Roberts. Well, Dr. Roberts now. And he's 65. Even if we find our planet at this rate, none of us will be physically or mentally able to set up the experiment. True, the facility protocols theoretically need no manual intervention. But let's be realistic. When has a large piece of code ever worked without someone debugging it after launch? Too true. I'm tired of no one listening to me. We should have boarded the Galanthia and taken their genetic samples. The whole plan requires all of the specimens. How can we hope to engineer that golden age with only half the test? Oh, is this just going to bring me on the other side? Oh, was this the... Okay, alright, so yeah, this is the other side.
They certainly made sure to bring along plenty of robots.
Yep. Right, so we'll use you. And then do we have a 2? We do not. Huh. So what? Would it be... I'm gonna do this. This. Oh. I killed the turret. Oh, that's flashing red. Anything? Let's grab you. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised I haven't found a... I'm kind of surprised I haven't found a magazine here. I would think we'd have a magazine, but maybe not. All security systems, Crimson Fleet. There were 3 of them. Captain offered them everything we could spare, but no amount of pleading worked. The hostile ships are destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle is badly damaged. The hull breaches have been sealed, but we lost about half our remaining crew. We have one last jump. If we cannot find something in the Zelta system fast, we're doomed. We didn't even have time to scan all the planets here. Our engines are dead. Captain, he had enough. We started the mission with such optimism, but it's been set back after setback. There are 4 of us. Dr. Zhao keeps adjusting the experiment program to work without the Glanthia. I told her that we already lost 20% of the genetic material. I asked who should be prioritized, but I fear she no longer mine. Dream of having my own command, but not like this. Day 120 of being adrift. No more food, no more water. I'm the last that's left. I don't know how long I have. The Beagle's mission has failed. If Dr. Chiang or anyone from the Glanthia reads this, you were right. We should have all stayed with you on the facility. I'm disabling all security so you can grab whatever you need for salvage and recovery. I'm ashamed to report that all of our genetic material did not survive. I pray the mission continues on the facility. God have mercy on us. It's weird if that person turned it off before they died, why was it on?
Engaging the massive damage.
Did they have anything of value?
Nope, that's wrong. I want to go... You know what? There's really no need to do this. Let me go... Go R. Oh yeah, because I'm... I always forget because I'm tied in.
Greetings, Captain.
Oh, that's the wrong button, but whatever.
I do love it, you know? Sidonia. Just wish everyone else felt the same way.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
That's weird, you can't. Just head over here. It's getting dark. Let me turn on my light.
This is Franklin Roosevelt. We have an urgent situation developing on Crucible. Please, come immediately, before it's too late.
I think it just looks kind of weird.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Angus has issued an
Ultimatum.
He will attack the
Pragmatist
Pragmatist
society with everything
he's
he got, unless you meet with him.
I
Fear the Marina siding with him too.
We are on
At the brink of war. A war I will not shrink from.
Not
When we are so close to victory.
He knows you have seen the facility. And if you have been there, then
Anything is possible.
So
He threatens violence to ensure his voice is heard.
Doubtful. Genghis and I have a long history, always at cross purposes. But worryingly, Amonarinas may be with him. It's possible we can convince her to back down.
Yep, I guess I gotta go say hi to
I will
Genghis.
send a message. We are meeting under flag of truce, something sacred to us. So, no matter how much he vexes you, keep your gun holstered.
Let's go talk to... Can I talk to
I need to go out there. I want to see and do everything there is to be done.
Hey, girl.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing.
Okay.
Non-resident detected.
Hey, Genghis. You gonna put those guns away?
The outsider, Franklin.
Amonarinas, Genghis. I had hoped we would not be meeting like this after so short a respite from war.
You drove us here, Franklin. Did you think we would let the outsider just hand the pragmatist victory? Stranger, if you do not change your course, there will be none of the pragmatists alive to help.
What if I killed you first?
So, Franklin's lapdog has teeth! Ha! But you will have to kill the believers, too. No one wants Roosevelt's deal. You want peace? Then let the renegades go free. Roosevelt can do whatever he wants with the others.
This is not what we agreed, Genghis. Only those who have passed the test can leave Crucible.
This is my test. Here and now. And I intend to pass it. In blood, if I have to.
Maybe the believer will be more reasonable.
You will find we are of one mind on this.
The facility and its test and mission are flawed, broken. We all know it. And if you are allowed to author that test, then you control us all.
So the answer is we are all imprisoned here? You leave us no choice but to join the renegades and end your society.
20 years.
What?
We have to stand on our own 2 feet to earn a chance at freedom. So let the outsider reprogram the facility, and for 20 years we work together to make Crucible truly ours. And after, we institute a test, which we both author with mutual veto power, and any who pass may leave.
Do not let the politician cloud your head with pretty words.
You think I would accept this? The gods send prophets and portents of every form. You will not deny me a chance to make the world a better place. There is nothing more to say.
Then we will meet on the field of battle. The heavens will judge who is worthy.
I wish it had not come to this, Franklin.
So be it. The Believer's compound is fortified, but we cannot hold out against Genghis and Amonarinas for long.
Just let me take care of them.
You have to take them both out quickly, or we will fall. In his every incarnation, he has brought misery to us. Let us deal with him one last time.
I'm gonna take a quick look and see if I can do this a little bit better. Okay, let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Get the security override. See leader about emergency. All right, so you know what? Okay.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
Where's Genghis? Ooh. That hurt. We're gonna just heal up real quick.
It is over. Why does it always come down to force? I hope your settled systems has truly learned from the past. Clearly, we have not.
Regrettably.
To be a leader, a true leader, you must make terrible choices.
Horrible choices.
And then live with them.
Then live with them.
If it is any consolation, they gave us no choice. Please, go to the facility and make it so that it will obey my instructions, so we can finally grow as a people.
All right, Ada.
Hopefully all this death will be... Blood runs in the streets again. I had hoped, however naively, that we were past that. I do not hold you responsible, but your arrival was certainly a lethal catalyst. May I help you?
What? What? Load. That's annoying. Apparently, yep, this is the bug.
The outside.
Amon Arenas?
You drove us here. Strange. You think you're...
The facility, and if you...
So the answer is, you leave us no
20 years.
What?
We have to... So, let... And...
Do not let up.
You think I would... We have been going in circles for so long.
We could kill them. Kill them all. And then we can dictate any terms we like.
I only lead my people to battle when I... Do you promise, Mr. Roosevelt?
I will not make it easy, but it will...
No! Amon Arenas, this...
Roosevelt has done many things, but his honor? The believers will not fight. Let the go... You are a very odd one. Who knows what the future holds?
You will regret. Then we will meet on the field.
So be it. We have fortified. He is the linchpin. Genghis is... Please be careful.
You're done for.
I'll make a break for it!
This is...
Oh, I'm encumbered already? You know what? What I can do? I can go here, here, F, Q. It's burst fire. Oop, crap, that's not what I wanted. Q, weapons. Range 33, mag 16, range 25. Resources? That's so weird. Let me fast travel to my ship. Let me get up. I'm gonna hard save here. Let's sleep for an hour.
Glorious day, don't you think?
I feared the great serpent himself.
Hello, Captain.
To avert his eyes at some of what went on last night.
This is a beautiful place, don't you think? Yes, that's all right. I wish you the best.
Right.
It has been ages since we had a real conversation.
Didn't I have Barrett? That's weird. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I've heard that there are some bugs with placing items. So maybe I'll do it at my outpost. Hey, Vasco.
Captain Ian, it is.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing. Deal with it.
Oh, we need to talk to you first.
It is over. I hope you're settled, sister. To be a leader, a true leader, if it is any console. Please, go.
In my darkest hours, I feared that we were all that was left of
Y'all gonna attack me?
Blood runs in the streets again. I had hoped, however naively, that we were past that. I do not hold you responsible, but your arrival was certainly a lethal catalyst. May I help you? I maintain a steadfast neutrality. You must make... With frightening regularity. As bad as this was, 3 years ago the streets were full. Until Genghis Khan struck. We've a third of our number since that day. Fewer now. So your mission to the Beagle was a success?
Yes, it was.
Let me see. It is... done. There is a standard cipher used by the facility. It took me many years and, well, lifetimes to overcome. And now, the mysteries of the facility await you. I pray you choose what befalls us wisely.
Alright, so that didn't bug out this time. That was kind of funny. We're just gonna go L R X. Okay.
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
Oh crap, did I not take my... Oh, but I'm still in... Could still be in range. Razor leaf weapons. Where was it? How did I grab this back? Did I not? Maybe I did? B. I'm curious, what difference is this, the Assassin's Beowulf? Is it because it's a calibrated version? Why is it 93? It's 93? Oh, strange. It's 87. Bigger magazine and does more damage. Okay. Get these things.
Alert. Hostiles may be nearby. I am beginning a search pattern. I have lost contact with the enemy.
What do I have? I got something. What does this say? Contusions? Prognosis poor? I don't know what that does.
I am initiating a search pattern.
There you are. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't I was there? Relay. Thing of interest over here.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Sneaky breaky. Not seeing anything. Alright, so good to know that the shield only protects in front of you. It's weird how... I don't care. I'm doing this. Oh, does that... So, okay. So we're gonna save real quick. Desktop. So yeah, so you do need... I do need to run it through the loader. I believe. I think most things will work, but yeah. I think there are certain things that need to be run. It looks like I'm dropping about 12% of my frames. That's frustrating. Yeah, maybe on my second round through, I'll mess around with other weapons. I'm so heavily invested into ballistics that I kind of have to be kind of annoying to switch. My ballistics already... Ooh, you're a... I don't know what you do, but I'm taking you. Oh. Yeah, just some change lying around. Right. Where am I going? I'm falling down here? This looks to be where I'm going.
Oh. Need a moment to walk that off? Mind yourself on the way down. There may be medical supplies at the bottom, just in case, but better to not need them.
Oh, there's a hole in here. Micro contamination? Alright. Just fly over that shit. Ooh. Is that a mech? Is this like a notorious mech that I've heard of? Maybe not.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to build this place.
Let's... That's a lot of bodies. Wow. That's a lot of bodies. Like, where the fuck are they coming from? Like, this is the start of it. Like, where are they coming from? Like, you got all these conveyor belts with bodies on them, but they're just not like... That's some weird... Ooh, you startled me there.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yep, steal their shit. This is how I get all my money. Is I steal their shit, and then I sell their weapons and armor that I don't use. Which really, I haven't gotten anything new in quite a while. I should be able to go in there. There might have been a way to sneak past these guys, but... I'm the kind of person who likes combat. Okay, like, I don't know where these things are coming from. Ooh.
Give up already.
Oh, you're level 76? Ooh! Oh. Must be turrets. Oh. Come on, walk a little further. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that from that angle. I'll let you get back up. I'm too worried. He'll be dead in just a few minutes anyway.
Where have they gone?
Thing of interest over here.
Cowards.
Alright, anything of interest over here? Be everybody in the area. Not seeing anything super important. Anything over here? Ooh, there's 1 year, blah. If the code gets tricky, all the blue coming into place. See the second batch interacting and seeing the equation blue. Card, but unlike the first batch, to Marshall is going to work. Change of focus. Simulations are running better. We are missing what we are missing. Truth is, our experiment was never. The sim would devolve violence every time. Sim needed were pawns. George Washington wasn't a his fighting skill, but motivated people. Could inspire, but if you only put great figures, blah, 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 they counter each other. Double down. All the genetic samples I can get. The ship, those stay. Cargo, everything. Let's outnumber the clones. People to push this way and that. No time to give the new clones education. Fingers crossed. The core of the facility has been... The robots were programmed by capable engineers to do, but still, the speed and precision remarkable. The facility, we do... Our first trial is a real experiment. Grounded in a very precisely designed location. We will name a place. Name for a place. Fallon's DWOE called it Crucible. Too literal for my taste, but anything better. The greatest. Chernobyl 3 is clearly Predators, extremely dangerous, but subsonic. And turrets could do. Facility robots, whatever remains. Living so old. The mission. All of our equations and work assumes to have complete genetic records to work with, so that's no longer an option. The solution lies with blah blah samples of all the scientists and variables. Elmer to help, but we're reliable. Spell exactly, Fallon. Fallon's actually had his dissertation. Wait more. Facility has completed repairs after incident 002. No non-essential terminals receiving power surge. Erasing all work. Defragmentation has been complete and the data can be restored. Then please direct inquiries to admin Fallon. After the Beagle left, no matter how much, I just have no time. But H.H. Holmes' indoctrination sequence, we'll know who he was, what he did, terrified a nation. The question is, will he do it again? There be a serial killer? No. Tragedies? Well, not directly. Our future's written in double helixes. Opportunity to make PU switch. Goodbye. Wild Bill. We have the big question is nature versus nurture. Yeah. All right. That was kind of interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, I don't have anything to research. I've researched everything I can possibly have at the moment. I need to put more stuff in there. This place is ginormous. Biohazard. Why do they have harvested organs? I mean, I guess clones make sense to have organs. What's up here? This is the exit, the facility. Alright. What's over here?
Last night was enlightening. I hope to learn more next time.
I kinda wish they made that sort of type of comment a little less common. Alright. I guess I'm going here now, yep. Probably would have been what I just grabbed, the key. Alright, what? So... I wonder if Genghis is gonna come back. Or if he's actually done for good now.
This is intriguing.
I have a new...
Rather large amount of security for such a small place.
Hopefully all this death will be worth it.
As much as Genghis always pushes for war, I truly wish it wasn't necessary. What was long sought after is upon us. Change. Not all on Crucible will approve of what you have done, but doing what is right is seldom easy or free of difficulty. You have given us all a chance for self-determination. Maybe in time we will be worthy of going to the stars. For some of us, that will be a rude awakening. You have my enduring thanks. And anytime you need safe harbor...
My day is suddenly much improved. How about that?
Why? Is she gonna come with me?
In my darkest hours, I feared that we were all that was left of humanity. You've taken the Crucible by storm, haven't you? Now that Roosevelt's the admin, I'm in the clear to hightail it out of here. Golly, thanks. You have no idea. I just need to say a couple farewells, and then I'll hit the road. See you out there.
To what do I owe this pleasure? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. I will be thinking about you.
And I'll be thinking about you. Alright, so this is done. Alright, I was hoping she was going to give me something more than just that. That took a little longer than I was expecting. Could continue on with the UC. Let's go check this one out. No, unexplored, out of range. Oh, before I do this, I need to jump out of here. Well, no, because I can make it here. Gonna go crew. Who's currently a drama helper? We're gonna unassign. I'm sorry, Vasco. Actually, we'll see. We got Barrett. He gives me particle weapons and starship engineering. I think that 4 in starship engineering, so 3 in particle weapons, so that's pretty good. Shielded systems, so we're gonna go to all. Energy weapon systems, theft, stealth. He's 3 in shield. Piloting. 1 in starship engineering. I believe these stack as well. So, EM weapon systems. Gives me particle beams and starship engineering. Anybody else? There's piloting, rifle, outpost, piloting, fusion. Outpost management, EM weapon systems, marksman. So he was the other guy who I had, the EM weapon systems, but I'm never using it. So we have shield and starship engineering, pilot, rifle, payloads. Which, I don't know if that actually does anything. Because that'll just give you the ability to fly C-class ships. Payloads might be nice. But I think I'm gonna, stick with the 2 shields and the 1 EM. So this should give me a decent amount of shields. I would like more particle weapons, but that's just me. Right. I thought I had 7 ships. Oh, did I not? Ah. It was there, but now it's not. I think maybe I didn't get... I thought I did. It was there. That's annoying. go to Olympus, so I gotta go here.
One instant, stars rearranged. We are here.
Thanks for stopping. I have a really important question for you. Do you know the way to Uranus? I sure hope so. It's right behind you.
Har. That was fun. Nope, I don't care about water. Civilian outpost, military outpost. Yeah, I kind of hate the targeting system in here. I need to look it up to see if there's another way of selecting something, because it just doesn't seem to want to work for me.
Hello.
Oh, that's annoying. I was gonna try to steal your ship. Oh, what is that?
Hey,
Just take all your ship. I find it funny that, like, sometimes you're stealing shit, and other times you're not. It's kind of weird.
you
went to a lot of effort to find me. Ha ha. I mean, ha 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 ha. You got some real moxie, gotta admit. I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say the same
Why
thing.
the hell would I do that? Don't try to distract me. The only one gonna... Not sure he can really back up. Enough! I've had enough of you.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Did you really think? You know what? I'm gonna try that one more time. See if it's weird that the manipulation didn't work. Because he's a way lower level than me.
You went to a lot of effort to... Ha ha. You got some I'm gonna give you one chance. Otherwise... Why the hell? I think... you may be right. Alright, alright. Took me ages to collect this. But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
Like, what did I get from him? Oh, I got contraband. I gotta remember to put that away. Because, yeah, I think he only had like 1,000 credits on him. Like, that's like nothing. It's just, that's like one gun. Why are you being so weird? Like, you just kill one, like...
Always a satisfying moment.
Spacer or something. I don't... why do I keep doing this? I don't actually need to get out of my chair to do this. Keep forgetting that I can just do it right through the inventory. Oop. And we want miscellaneous. Now, oop. I mean... 5 L miscellaneous.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Oh. Alright. So it looks like they fixed that. Previously, you used to be able to target a Gallbank ship, and you could actually kill it. Miscellaneous are here. A ship that's longer than 80 meters cannot land on a planet?
What?
The FPS is still so bad here.
You look completely different. Can we run through it one more time?
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this
Mr.
building.
Maliki to pay up, alive no less. Now this, my superiors are... I bet, you silver. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together. So if you want another delinquent, let me know. But here is your well-deserved... I got a new job for you. So chalk this one up to a very fine but clearly overworked credit checker that accidentally approved a sizable loan, then turned out to be murdering space scum. A real black guy. I'm thinking conversation is not really going to be an option on this one, friend. Here's all the details. And thanks.
Spite fuels me.
Oh, it's my girl.
Mark my words. Someday, I'll be running the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
There you are, right? Is this her?
The FC's no friend of you and me. The Freestar Collective has no place in New... Bye.
Bye. There you are. Hey, girl.
New Atlantis is a really safe city, which is cool. Do you like plants? I think plants would be fun, but I worried they just disappoint.
Oh, that's so funny. I had heard, when I looked her up to see if there was anything actually, like, more with her, because it was relatively early in the game that I talked to her.
Gotta call someone's power kept going out. You know what it was?
Because I was like, wow, it's like, there's a lot of weird character to this, or interesting character given to this girl. Like, she can't just be some random NPC.
Any issues in your dealings with the distribution center? Let us know. We're always striving.
She apparently is.
Welcome to UC Distribution. I hope we...
Oh, you don't have enough money for that. Cutter, I need that. Modified. Packs, 117. Oh.
I hope we have what you...
Gonna do... Oh, you don't have any miscellaneous anything? Assassin's Beowulf. 127. Calibrated Beowulf. 91. Calibrated Big Bang. Like, I don't, like... Oh, because it's 45 physical. Oh, and 133 energy. I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh. That's cool. Particle, because I saw this earlier and I just saw this number. I'm like, 45 for a shotgun? That's garbage. But now that I'm looking at it, it's 133 plus 45, so what, that's 170 something? Still not. Hard target. Okay, so this is the sniper. It uses 50 caliber rounds. 19,000. A micro gun. Ooh, fancy. 7.7 ammo. 12, that's just ridiculous. 46, 190. Modified calibrated breech shotgun. Smart gun 13. That's a big boy. Burn through that. Rapid shot, rear shotgun. Find Equinox. Rescue Axe. Scouts calibrated. Tonto. Did I want to pick the hard target up? It's 19,000. I mean, I don't have an actual... But it doesn't have a suppressor, and I can't put a suppressor on it. Hard target. I don't need it right now. Let's get Ultra Mag. I don't need 7.7. Let's get caseless shells. What do you have? You got a bunch of resources.
Well, certainly.
What did you have for resources? Anything?
Back to it then.
Wen really keeps the distribution center in.
It's starting to get hungry, so I think I'm going to need to think about taking a break. L. That was easy.
Yes, we're here.
These United Colonies peace.
Don't have a skill point, okay. I don't actually care about that. Let's repair faster.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in New Atlantis.
It was weird to actually go into that place after, like, seeing this screenshot in the actual game after seeing this pop up so many times.
I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Yeah, I'm still really frustrated that I'm not getting more than like 40 frames per second here. Ooh, 32. Like, there's really no need for it to be this low. It's ridiculous.
Hell, dealing with you is the best. One pirate's unfortunate demise logged. This is great. This job is a bit of an unknown. A small company's CEO suddenly disappeared, defaulting on a very serious loan we gave her. No one knows if she embezzled the funds, is stranded somewhere, or heck, was kidnapped. And we have a lead on where she is. Please. I feel better off.
That one, yeah, that one's probably gonna take a bit. You know what? Let's go. Let's go back to Neon. There are a couple of things here that I needed to take care of.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Hopefully the trade people are... He has his money. Because I want to get rid of these organs. Trade authority.
You need something? Now we're getting some.
Yep, you do. Miscellaneous. What did that say? Starlock board game. Calibrated Urban Eagle. Noble Bat, Blast Disruptor, Noble Light. Oh, you don't have the money, okay.
You done here? Time to move on.
Oh, hey, buddy.
So, don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. Yes, my friend. It's amazing how much my fellow merchants have been motivated thanks to your kind actions. Knowing that no one's been alone with their troubles is just what everyone needed to hear, and now they're rising to the occasion. It's the dawn of a new day, my friend, and we have you to thank for it. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. I was aiming... It was stupid to assume. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Yeah, she definitely likes you.
And I like her. Oh, that came out.
No, it didn't.
What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
I'm glad we were
For helping me out with the flyers.
I'm glad we were able to help you, matchmaker. I'm surprised you didn't jump in and say anything.
I'm not in the
Stay out of trouble. Got a problem?
It's a bit on the nose that it's called Celt Corp.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Welcome to Celt Corp.
How did he rack up so much debt?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired. A poor man. That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
I wonder if I can come back and see what happened
Over
here.
McKenna, at your service. Nice visiting with you.
Alright. I mean, that was kind of sweet. Oh, let's go to miscellaneous. Posters. Oh, pick up. I didn't even pick up the posters. I thought I had them. Fine, balancing the books. Slate. Oh, that's not happening. First contact. I haven't done that yet. So let's go to... We're gonna go to R. There's a couple things here on Aquila City. A couple things on Neon, but they're kind of vaguely crime related, and I kind of don't want to get into those. So let's see what we got going on. I wish these scaled, because the vendors only having 5,000 credits is kind of ridiculous. Because I burn through this stuff really quickly. We have an old Earth hunting rifle. I don't care about that. Shotgun. 95. Not really. Laser rifle. It's the 2. I actually don't like that. Oh, I got a lot of apparel. Wow. Genghis Khan hat. Oh, you don't have enough. Oh. Anything cheap? Wow, I got a lot of. Oh, all my weapons are too expensive. Yeah, because as you get higher and higher in levels, your equipment gets more and more expensive.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thanks. I made it myself. I'm the Mantis, don't you know? Just take a look at you. Laredo Firearms.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
I think you'll find that we carry... Here's what I haven't...
Oh, you don't have enough for that? Damn. I don't have anything cheaper than that. Wow, you went through money real quick.
Miss Lance is the one you want to speak to.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Maybe I'll keep my eye on you too.
Nice try. But when I don't want to be seen, I'm like an Ashta in the night.
Yeah.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
I mean, I'm a ranger. And this is one of the sort of annoying things with this game, is it sometimes allows you to use certain things in conversation, and then other times it doesn't. So there have been times I've been able to use security, I've been able to use my UC Vanguard, or my UC citizenship? Not citizenship, but basically I chose it at the beginning as one of my traits. And there have been a couple of the sneak I've been able to use.
You're acting kind of suspicious right now.
But the fact that I've completed the quest line and I'm become a ranger, Freestar Collective Ranger. It's like, why isn't it allowing me to say that? I pull up my ranger badge. I'm like, I'm a ranger. What are you talking about?
I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city. That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of... I'm the best ranger surveillance assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next step. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
Kid, one piece of advice from an actual ranger. You probably don't want to be telling your potential subjects that you're going to be keeping an eye on them. Especially when you're a kid. It's like rule 1 of investigation and intelligence. It's like, don't let them know. Don't tell them that they're a subject of your investigation. It's like just coming up to like, hey, I'm suspicious of you. I'm going to keep an eye on you. This is not going to end well for you, kid. If I actually was going to be
extra important ranger stuff to do.
No, you don't. You're 2. Oh, like 10. Yeah, that's none of your business. I follow my own rules.
I had a feeling you'd say that. It's that look in your eye that says, I don't care about the law. Well, if I was you, I'd watch my step around here. Because this Aquila City is under the protection of the Freestar Rangers. Ain't no lawbreaker who can get away from them. Once the Rangers are after you, you're as good as got. Don't say you ain't been warned. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's
like
up to
5
us
feet.
Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger surveillance assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
That was me.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open. Because they're dumb. I gave security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
Yeah, alright, I'll bite. What's this on about?
Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
You sure this character is a thief?
I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief.
I mean, that's not how it works. That's a great way to violate people's rights.
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. Like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
So yeah, it's funny. I just saw a post on Reddit about this. But they use this character model for kids pretty frequently. It's basically the same model for Sam's kid. And then I think there's another kid on Mars. It has the same model. It's a little weird. I don't know why they couldn't have added more than that. Like, it's kind of shocking, especially since Sam's from this planet, from this city, and Chloe, however you say, I can't remember her name right now. But his kid is like the same age as this girl right here. So it's just.
Are you trying to trick me?
Calm down.
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
I'm pretty sure he did. He just ignored you. Is this gonna be some like cockamamie thing where it's like he's actually not stealing and it's all sort of a setup? Well, not a setup, but they just are so inept. We'll see.
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
Or he could be someone authorized to enter the building. Like, you said you tailed him, so who is this guy? Let me go talk to him.
It's no scheme. You'll see. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Is there a chair I can sit in over here? There is. Boop. So what time is it? So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, so 5 hours? Let's do 4 hours.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't really remember it.
How did you catch me? What? Shit. Yeah?
Really is a thief, I'll be damned.
Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move. Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell.
Why?
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Yep. Might want to actually... I'm surprised as you are.
Who would have thunk it, right? I got it from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
I'm so screwed. It was supposed to be an easy job. How did you catch me? I'm so screwed.
I'm thinking this may be an inside job. We'll launch a full investigation. Here's something else. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not looking forward to writing up this.
We'll wake her up at midnight. I'm curious, if you had to go to bed, how did you know it would be about midnight?
Just let me drink in peace.
Well, hey there.
Excuse me.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right, right?
That it?
For now, yeah.
I knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of
Yes.
course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
As crazy it sounds, yeah, she's not lying.
I can't believe it. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
I'm gonna be the youngest ranger trainee ever lived. Aquila City is safe because of my mom and me. Oh,
One again?
and the other rangers.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I have a notebook full of it. The city is crawling with litterers.
Neither is following.
And some people use very bad
Starting to wonder
words.
if we made a mistake.
Mom says it's not a crime, but anytime I say something, I get grounded.
Because you're a kid.
I keep my eye on it.
And she's got important contacts.
I'm doing just great. I'm following up on a lead. Well, more
If
like
you
a
mean
hunch.
willful, headstrong,
A ranger
reckless, and
surveillance
unconcerned
assistant's
with
work
policies
is
and
never done.
procedures, Then yeah, I'll agree with you.
You keep doing good out there.
She's a diamond in the rough,
Ow,
Emma.
no.
I'm counting on you to polish her up.
I'll do what I can, but I might need a raise. Be safe out there.
You and me
The
both.
mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
You have anything interesting? Destroy the chromacy captain at Nimba. Yeah, I'll always grab those. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so just for sitting
I
there.
feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the low house when I'm able.
All right, let's see what we got going on. Miscellaneous. I thought there was. I don't think I've been here. Let's dock and see what's going on in here.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Captain Ian, do you require my assistance?
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human.
I didn't know there were other options.
Clearly you're not. You're obviously human, but how are you here? We didn't know any
shit.
others left Earth.
Their first contact with anyone. And you, like that. I hope you realize how staggeringly foolish you look right now.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Oh, that's sad.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for the game. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
You're human. Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge.
You know what? We're gonna try the one other, the top one. It's funny because
Remain calm. There's no. You're human.
she was laughed and she seemed happy. But she disliked it, which was.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only. I am afraid you have been.
You know what?
unaware of a-
I'm gonna go back with the one. I don't care if she dislikes it or not. We're married,
There's no reason. You're
and I want to be a.
Clearly you're not. You're obviously human, but how are you here? We didn't know any others left Earth.
Their first contact with anyone. And you, like that. I hope you realize how staggeringly foolish you look right now.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Texture's weird.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Ooh.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In
We've
the
got
early
strict rules around
2100s,
here,
my
but
ancestor,
they're strict for a
Richard
reason.
Rutledge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
This is a pretty nice ship. I mean, it's kind of not, because it doesn't have a grav drive.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Ooh, cool. Is this gonna be stealing? No. Okay. Individuals busy. Wow, there's a lot of people
We
here.
were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Well, you guys never thought you'd deal with aliens? Like, come across any type of... Requires a key.
Here we are.
Celery?
Quite a heritage.
Really,
But
Bethesda?
So far over such a long time.
How?
Worthy of the pride these portraits show.
How does a ship that's been traveling away from all external civilization for about 200 years, how does it have that? Like, I could understand folders and pens and notebooks and a lot of stuff here, but that's a modern thing. Why is that here?
Just stay out of trouble.
Books. That, like, yeah, like, it's a little immersion breaking. Like, I could see these things potentially working.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
I suppose that is ours now.
Nope. Cause she's just let me close the door. Can I close the door?
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
I mean, yeah. That's what I do. I steal everything that's not tied down. That's kind of cool. I mean, yeah. We're gonna take that, because that's actually worth a little bit of money.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
I wonder what else is out there.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
You gonna look at me?
Until next time.
There we go. Like, that's another weird thing with this game is...
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Yeah, how long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again... Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
I'll try, yeah.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
I mean... yeah, why not just it's a big planet. I don't think you have thousands of people on here. Just settle somewhere else.
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
I mean, but, like, that would be the perfect situation. It's like, combine.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try.
mic just keep going. Yeah, it's something. It's just not. It's heavy. Well, I should say heavy. Go. It's back. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I basically just need a little piece of wood to spread out the force, and I think I should be good. How is that? Let's move it a little bit closer to me. Tilt you up there. All right, we are good. Because, yeah, while this looks a big, I mean... Oh, maybe it is pretty big. Wow, okay. We got kids.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies.
My mom and dad were scared when he came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay.
Antique computers. There's an elevator? Was this bringing me to the mess hall?
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
Yep, here I am.
It's like out there beyond our little community.
Communitar.
We've had to do our fair share of recycling on the constant. Not exactly a lot of places to get new good. There. Oh, I know. I'm fine. It's just that we've never really had visitors, right? Up until... Yeah, I know. It's funny, though. All our lives, nothing could prepare us for this. We were born into a universe where we legitimately thought we were the only people in existence. Anyway, sorry for freezing up before.
Eyes are
I just didn't
weird.
expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Dice K, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help... We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled. Even the food. In a roundabout way, if you know what I mean. It works out for the most part, because it has to. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration. See you around.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Alright, yeah, I can see that, because that just cooked. This place is pretty big.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Okay, so this is the other side of that. Qualified. How do you know that?
These are exciting times, aren't they?
I noticed that earlier. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. But let's get it patched up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, maybe you got a camera? That looks kind of like a walkie-talkie.
Hey.
Kid's drawing. Yeah, like, how do you have digipicks? That's a relatively new thing, I would assume. Where did the named guy go? Not here. Are you here? There you are.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have gravity drive technology. I could talk in depth about the physics of it all.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions. I haven't even given you my name. Chief
It'd be nice if you just looked at me.
But you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course.
I don't know, but he deserves whatever he gets. Do you know him?
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
Okay. Let me know the next time you save us all from a terrible laundry accident, and I'll give you...
Yes! So many! Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to think... Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on.
Alright. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Good luck out there!
Birds?
Just stay out of trouble.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Oh, it's the speaker.
Hey there.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Oh. Wow. You're new? Weird. Okay. Wasn't expecting this. I guess I should introduce myself? I'm Janet. What's up? You?
Just going around trying to freak people out.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, I guess. I could take a break to chat if you want. Certainly not what I want to do. I mean, I hate this job, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy... Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's terrible. I don't know how my parents did it, knowing they would never, ever get to leave. Every day, you see exactly the same things. Seriously, the only thing that kept me going was knowing that we were the generation who knew we'd finally get the hell out. Although now that we're here, nothing seems to be happening. Ah, so you've met her. No, not Julia. Julia and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it. Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies. We couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky.
Jeez.
I'm just frustrated. Bye.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Jesus,
But then
guys.
again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Such a long time to survive on only the foods that can be grown here. I suppose being a picky eater
Now that we know
was
what's
not
out there,
an option.
things are going to be more interesting from
Nope.
here on out.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Dr. Loretta de la
I've never
Costa.
treated anyone from outside our ship. But if you need help, I'm here for you. Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on this ship.
You just... Oh. Sounds like your memory maybe wasn't one. It wasn't.
Oh my. Yes, of course. Sorry, I was with a difficult patient when the announcement came through. But now
No,
I
you're
remember.
losing it.
They sent my husband, Mabuti, to greet you. It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did, for Mabuti's sake. Hopefully you can help resolve... There isn't. At least not in the medical sense. Since he was one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for termination. Thankfully, since you've arrived, that no longer seems necessary.
Termination? You mean...
It means that he was going to volunteer his own life for the sake of the others on this ship, due to limited spaces and supplies. Like the others, his life would then be honored with special distinction and recorded for history. Rarely we had to make difficult choices when no one would volunteer. But Mabuti, he's too generous to let that happen.
Well, hopefully the situation no longer calls for that.
I certainly hope so, too. It shouldn't.
It does seem to be resolved, thankfully.
Oh, wait, why am I talking to you now?
Goodbye, dearest. Sometimes, difficult choices must be made. We did what we believed we needed to do to keep humanity alive on this ship. We try our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we run into situations where things do not go according to plan. We never do anything without careful consideration. Take care of yourself out there.
Interesting.
Until we can get down to the surface.
Well,
So much more to learn about now.
Really, you couldn't have put their actual names?
Hey there.
Hey there. This place is like a maze. Alright, so this is the medical bay.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Sure is nice to know.
Elevator. There's somebody named Abe I don't think I've talked to yet. Can I go to the residential level? Can I just go straight to the bottom?
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for...
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Right. The brig. I haven't gone to the brig
Now
yet.
that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
What's the value on these? Ooh, 13. Steal all your weapons. Before I go there, we got the mess hall records.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Hey.
You got some interesting hair.
Wow.
You're just a colonist, okay.
Hi.
Hey. Living quarters 1.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
I wonder what it's like out there.
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
Nope. Yang. The Yang Gang. Oh, that failed miserably. Oh, that's cute. I don't really need another one of those. A robot.
To think, all this time we thought we were alone.
If you ever need a friendly ear to listen and not judge, you know where to find me. Oh, hi! Hello! You're the alien, the person that came from out there, in space, that we weren't expecting at all. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Can we start this over?
Sure. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I will be. It's just this has just gotten everyone so stressed, and since I'm here to help people deal with problems like that, Abe, I'm scared. Abe, what if we can't get down to the surface? Abe, what are we gonna do? And so on and so forth. I've never had to deal with so much anxiety before, and I'm a pretty anxious guy to begin with. Just ask my husband. Yeah, calming down. Here we go.
So the guy with anxiety is everybody's therapist.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm Abe Levitz. Abe Levitz. I'm the cabin manager here, so if there's anything you need during your stay, I'm happy to accommodate. Please do, even if you just want to... People didn't know what to think. Here we are, minding our own business out in deep space, all alone. Then we hear some sort of garbled transmissions on the radio. Real screechy, real inhuman sounding stuff. Then you show up? People had all sorts of fakakta theories. Aliens, time travelers, you name it. Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us because we were expecting to find nobody. Don't be a stranger now. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
True, but we must be prepared in case it is an impossibility. Just because we met with a stranger does not mean they are willing or able to help us. You'll know this.
I just wish you would give it some more thought. Be patient. Let's see where things go, then decide. This is one case where once you make that decision, you can't take it back.
Very well, my dear. I will not pursue it any further, and will speak no more of it for now. We'll talk more later.
Wow, I've heard about you, but...
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
So everybody's just taking group showers here?
I wonder what else is out there.
Okay, so there's a lot of living quarters. Ooh, this is actually pretty big. This is fancy.
I have lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Security records.
Stay out of
Alright.
trouble.
Let's go up to the brig.
To address threats coming from outsiders.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Oh, is this a prison? Oh, it's the brig. I thought it was the bridge. It's like, why is that like right here? Like, that seems kind of a weird place for it to be, but what makes a lot more
Never
sense now.
seen a ship like yours before.
This is the records
I
room.
haven't seen any ships before you arrived. There's so much more to learn about stuff.
Alright, I think that's everything. Engineering command bay, yeah. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah, I looked up there. That was the first thing I looked at.
The constant is a peaceful.
Yeah, so
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
oh, I thought that was on the display. It's not. It's the UI. It's an interesting looking ship. Where's your bridge? Looks like you don't have one. Oh, that's hilarious. I wasn't expecting to get off on this. I haven't been here yet, yeah. On this tangent. It took me like an hour. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna end it here for tonight. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. Oh.
I was hoping you would stop by.
Let me hop down here. And get in my little room. This cabin's quarters. You can actually, I think, close. I'm assuming that looks like something you can close. Get a little privacy. Maybe not. Oh, that just looks like a hand. Like, they add all these, like, cool little, like, switches. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, that's a lock. So I'm assuming that closes. Yeah, you basically pull those. Maybe not. It looks like something would come down here. Maybe not. Dear management, the AC is drafty and some people smell. Please fix it. Anonymous. Bad morale, good morale. Clean your spacesuits after each use. Movie night in the lounge. Vote for favorite title. Some math stuff. That's kind of interesting. Oh, there's just random. Why can't I? A comms relay. That's funny. It's just sitting there. A star pal. That's cute. System error. Mem dump complete. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, this bed's not big for 2 people. So yeah. That's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. I've been really enjoying this game. There have been some weirdness with it. And while the combat does have it's a little lacking, it's still really enjoyable. I think probably some of my biggest criticisms was going to be the performance. This game performs like trash. It's kind of giving me actually, it's really funny. It's bringing me back to when I first started PC gaming. After I graduated from high school, I had bought Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Yeah, it was Oblivion. From Best Buy, I think it was on sale. I had picked it up. It was a PC game. I was really hoping to play it. The problem was my parents' PC that we were using when I was a kid couldn't play it. Like, this is back, 2006 to 2007, 2008. Yeah, so it couldn't play it. Because, like, I'm assuming my dad didn't have a graphics card in there. Or a graphics card that was, like, good enough. Like, this is back in XP. Yeah, we were still, because my first computer was XP. No, my first computer was Vista. I picked up Vista. It was after Service Pack, I believe, 1. So it was actually decent. Everybody seems to hate Vista, but it's sort of one of those things where it's like when Vista first came out, it was trash. It was atrocious. Then after Service Pack 1, I believe, it was decent. But yeah, I didn't really have too many problems with that operating system. Everybody was like, oh, Vista sucks. It's like, I had no complaints from me. But yeah, my dad was running XP. And it couldn't play Oblivion at all. So I dropped all this money on a game, and back then, you couldn't return a game once you opened it. I don't think you can still do that now. So yeah, it just didn't, I couldn't get it to run. So I had to wait until I went off to college and I got my first computer. And even then it had like some dinky, rinky graphics card in it. So I could barely play Oblivion, like on the lowest setting, like 600 by 800 resolution. Lowest graphical settings, and getting like 20 to 30 frames per second. It's kind of how I feel like kind of come full circle. We have a game that I can barely play because I have to, well, I shouldn't say barely play, but I have to deal with some pretty bad frame rates, and the quality of the graphics is kind of crummy. Which is weird because I think there's something else going on with this game. Because I have pretty high, like I basically have high on everything. High and ultra. So the quality should still be good. But it isn't. And I don't understand why. Like if I was getting 40 to 80 FPS, but it looked really good, I wouldn't mind as much. Because it's weird. It's like I brought this down, and it doesn't really change the performance all that much. I brought a bunch of this stuff down to medium, and I really didn't get much, extra frames per second. Granted, I'm running at 1440p, so it is, a decent amount. Enable VRS. Variable rate shading during rendering. Maybe this is what I need to do? Rate shading during rendering. Oh, now I can't. Oh, now I can't. What? What is VRS? I'm gonna actually look this up real quick. What is VRS? Again, not a very clear cut. Perfect a perfect comment to this whole thing. That answer sounds like a whole lot of nothing burger. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, so still not great. Not great stuff going on here, so... Is this fixed? Why does it do this sometimes? I'm now stuck going... Like, I'm not touching the keyboard at all. My guy is... So we're gonna save... Load... Yeah, my keyboard's input's being weird now. So yeah, I guess it's perfect. Perfect timing, because I was just about to leave. It's being... We're gonna quit. Yes, we're just gonna quit. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be it from me for tonight, guys. So I will see you guys later.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit